Have you ever felt like the world around you was spinning out of control, with problems piling up until you could hardly breathe under the weight of it all? Maybe you've wondered if there's a way to rise above it, to find peace even when life seems chaotic. What if I told you there's a mindset you can cultivate to transform your experience, not by changing the world, but by changing how you engage with it? In this video, we'll explore a powerful approach to handling life's stress and challenges with grace, resilience, and unshakable calmness. If you're ready to discover the secret to inner peace, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more transformative insights. Life is a series of challenges, and none of us are immune to its trials. Whether it's the frustration of a traffic jam, a missed opportunity, or the heartbreak of a strained relationship, the stresses we encounter can easily consume us. But here's the truth. While we can't always control what happens to us, we do have power over how we respond. At the heart of this practice lies a profound but simple principle. Act as if nothing bothers you. This doesn't mean you suppress your emotions or deny the reality of difficult situations. Instead, it's about mastering the art of staying composed and focused no matter what comes your way. Think about the people you admire most. They might be leaders who make tough decisions under pressure, artists who channel their struggles into beauty, or athletes who remain poised even when the stakes are high. These individuals share a common trait. They've trained their minds to maintain balance amidst the storm. They feel stress, anger, or sadness just like anyone else, but they've learned not to let these emotions dictate their action. This is not about pretending life doesn't have its challenges. It's about facing those challenges with resilience and grace. To start cultivating this mindset, begin by observing your thoughts during stressful moments. What's your internal dialogue when things don't go as planned? Perhaps you find yourself thinking, "Why me?" or imagining worst-case scenarios. These thoughts can spiral into negativity, amplifying your stress. Instead of letting this cycle take over, practice reframing your perspective. For example, if you're stuck in traffic and running late, acknowledge your frustration, but also remind yourself that the situation is out of your hands. Tell yourself, "I'll get there when I can, and I'll handle the consequences calmly." This shift in perspective doesn't come naturally, it takes practice. Start small by addressing minor irritations. When someone cuts in front of you in line, or your coffee order is wrong, use these moments as opportunities to stay calm and composed. Over time, you'll notice that your ability to manage bigger challenges also improves. Like any skill, building resilience requires consistency, patience, and self-awareness. One powerful tool in this journey is your breath. When you feel your emotions rising, pause and take a slow, deep breath. This simple act creates a moment of stillness where you can decide how to respond instead of reacting impulsively. Breathing deeply activates the part of your nervous system responsible for calming you down, allowing you to regain control over your thoughts and emotion. This practice might seem small, but it has a profound effect on your mental clarity and overall well-being. Remember, acting as if nothing bothers you doesn't mean you ignore injustice or avoid standing up for what's right. In fact, it can empower you to respond to adversity more effectively. When you're not consumed by frustration or anger, you can approach problems with a clear mind and a steady heart. Consider the leaders of the civil rights movement, like Martin Luther King Jr. and Rosa Parks. They faced unimaginable hostility and danger, yet their unwavering composure inspired millions and changed the course of history. Their ability to remain calm and focused under pressure was not a sign of weakness, but of immense strength. This mindset isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Each time you practice staying composed in the face of stress, you strengthen your mental and emotional resilience. Over time, you'll find that situations that used to unsettle you lose their power. You'll discover an inner stillness that allows you to navigate life's ups and downs with confidence and grace. And the best part? This calmness is contagious. When you radiate peace, you inspire those around you to find their own balance. As you work toward cultivating this way of being, remember to show yourself compassion. You're human, and there will be times when you lose your cool. That's okay. Each moment is a new opportunity to recommit to your practice. Treat setbacks as learning experiences and keep moving forward. If you've found value in this approach, stay tuned for more in the next part of this video. We'll dive deeper into practical techniques for strengthening your mental resilience and expanding your capacity to handle life's challenges with grace. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on the next segment. Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you approach staying calm under pressure. Building resilience is like cultivating a garden. It requires patience, care, and consistency. In this part, we'll explore more techniques and mindsets to deepen your ability to act as if nothing bothers you. But before we begin, take a moment to reflect on this question. How much energy do you spend reacting to things you can't control? If you find that the answer is a lot, don't worry, you're not alone. This is an opportunity to redirect that energy towards something far more productive, your inner peace. One of the most transformative tools you can use in this practice is the power of perspective. When challenges arise, it's easy to focus narrowly on what's going wrong. Our minds are naturally wired to fixate on problems, a survival mechanism that once helped us avoid danger. But in modern life, this tendency often works against us, making small setbacks feel like insurmountable obstacles. The key is to train your mind to see the bigger picture. For example, if you're facing a tough day at work, remind yourself that it's just one day in the grand tapestry of your life. This moment, however frustrating, is temporary. Gratitude is another powerful antidote to stress and negativity. When you feel overwhelmed, pause and take stock of the good in your life. It doesn't have to be anything grand. Simple things like the warmth of the sun, the taste of your favorite tea, or the support of a loved one are enough. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant, grounding you in the present moment. It's not about ignoring difficulties, but about recognizing that even amidst hardship, there is always something to appreciate. Another crucial aspect of acting as if nothing bothers you is learning to manage your inner dialogue. Pay attention to the stories you tell yourself about what's happening. Are they helpful or harmful? For instance, if a project doesn't go as planned, you might think, "I always mess things up." This kind of negative self-talk can spiral into self-doubt and despair. Instead, try reframing the narrative. This didn't work out, but I can learn from it and do better next time. By choosing a more constructive story, you empower yourself to grow, rather than getting stuck in a loop of negativity. Emotional resilience is also about accepting what you can't change and letting go of the need to control every outcome. This doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop wasting energy on things outside your control. Imagine holding a rope in a tug-of-war with life. The harder you pull, the more resistance you feel. But the moment you let go, the tension disappears. This is what it feels like to release the need to fight against reality. Acceptance isn't passive. It's a powerful acknowledgement of what is, freeing you to focus on what you can do. To build this mindset, start by practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness is the art of being fully present in the moment without judgment. It helps you observe your thoughts and feelings without becoming entangled in them. For example, if you're feeling anxious, instead of saying, "I'm anxious," try saying, "I'm noticing a feeling of anxiety." This subtle shift creates space between you and your emotions, allowing you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Over time, this practice strengthens your ability to remain calm under pressure. Another important aspect of resilience is understanding that emotions are like waves. They rise, peak, and eventually subside. When you're in the grip of a strong emotion, it might feel like it will last forever. But if you allow it to pass through without clinging to it or pushing it away, you'll find that it eventually fades. The more you practice riding these emotional waves, the less power they have over you. Your environment also plays a significant role in shaping your ability to stay composed. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. Spend time with those who exude calmness and positivity, as their energy can be incredibly contagious. Similarly, be mindful of the media you consume. If you're constantly exposed to negativity, whether through news, social media, or entertainment, it can take a toll on your mindset. Seek out content that nourishes your spirit and reinforces your commitment to inner peace. Physical self-care is another essential piece of the puzzle. When you're well-rested, well-nourished, and physically active, your capacity to handle stress improves dramatically. Think of your body as the foundation for your mental and emotional resilience. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep are not luxuries. They're necessities for maintaining your equilibrium. As you continue to practice these techniques, you'll notice a shift. Situations that used to rattle you will lose their power, and you'll approach life with a greater sense of ease. This transformation doesn't happen overnight, but with consistency, it will become your new normal. And remember, every small step counts. Each moment of composure you cultivate builds a reservoir of strength that you can draw on in more challenging times. Let's pause here for a moment. If you've found these insights helpful, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you'll be the first to know when the next part is available. Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what strategies you're using to cultivate calmness in your life. As we continue this journey into cultivating inner peace, let's delve deeper into the essence of resilience and explore the small, everyday choices that can transform how we experience life. Have you ever noticed how a single bad moment, a harsh word, a spilled coffee, a minor inconvenience can spiral into a terrible day? The truth is, it's not the event itself, but how we react to it that determines the course of our day. When we learn to shift our perspective and approach these moments with calm detachment, we reclaim control over our emotional state. One of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves is the ability to pause. In our fast-paced world, the instinct to react immediately to every annoyance or challenge is. But what if, instead of rushing to react, we paused and gave ourselves a moment to breathe? That pause can be a powerful tool. It creates a gap between the stimulus and your response, a space where you can choose how to act. This practice is like strengthening a muscle. The more you use it, the more natural it becomes. Imagine this scenario. You've had a long, exhausting day, and just as you're about to relax, you get a phone call that disrupts your plans. Your first impulse might be irritation or frustration, but instead of giving in to that reaction, pause. Take a deep breath. Acknowledge the disruption without judgment. You might say to yourself, "This is inconvenient, but I can handle it." By reframing your thoughts in this way, you diffuse the emotional charge and maintain your composure. Another powerful practice is the art of letting go. We often carry emotional baggage from past events, resentments, regrets, and grudges that weigh us down. But holding on to these feelings doesn't change the past. It only robs us of peace in the present. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting or excusing what happened. It means releasing the hold that negative emotions have over you. It's a gift you give yourself, a way of saying, "I choose freedom over bitterness." To practice letting go, start with small things. Maybe someone cut you off in traffic, or a coworker made an offhand comment that annoyed you. Instead of replaying the moment in your mind and letting it fester, make a conscious decision to let it go. Remind yourself that these minor irritations are not worth your energy. Over time, This habit will extend to larger issues, allowing you to navigate life with a lighter heart. Gratitude, once again, plays a central role in cultivating resilience. When you focus on what you're grateful for, it's like shining a light into a dark room. Gratitude shifts your attention from what's wrong to what's right, from lack to abundance. Start a simple daily practice. Each morning or evening, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big or profound. It could be as simple as the warmth of your bed, a kind smile from a stranger, or the fact that you made it through the day. This practice rewires your brain to notice and appreciate the positives in your life. Another cornerstone of resilience is self-compassion. Often, we are our own harshest critics. When things go wrong, we berate ourselves with thoughts like, "Why did I do that?" or "I should have known better." This kind of self-talk only deepens our stress and erodes our confidence. What if, instead, you treated yourself with the same kindness and understanding you'd offer a friend? When you make a mistake, acknowledge it without judgment. Say to yourself, "I did the best I could with the knowledge I had at the time. I'll learn from this and move forward." Remember, resilience is not about suppressing your emotions or pretending that everything is fine when it is. It's about allowing yourself to feel, process, and then move forward with clarity and strength. Emotions are not your enemy. They're signals that guide you. When you're angry, it might be a sign that a boundary has been crossed. When you're sad, it's a reminder of what you've. By listening to your emotions without being consumed by them, you develop a healthy relationship with your inner world. Mindfulness continues to be a powerful ally in this journey. One simple practice is to bring your awareness fully into the present moment. If you're eating, really taste your food. If you're walking, notice the feel of the ground beneath your feet and the rhythm of your breath. These small acts of mindfulness anchor you in the here and now, where life is actually happening. The past is gone and the future is uncertain, but this moment is yours to experience. It's also important to acknowledge the role of your physical environment. A cluttered, chaotic space can contribute to a cluttered, chaotic mind. Take some time to create a peaceful, organized environment that supports your well-being. This doesn't mean your home has to be perfect, but small changes like decluttering a desk or adding a plant to your living space can have a profound impact on your state of mind. Building resilience and maintaining a sense of calm doesn't mean life will always be smooth. Challenges will still arise, and you'll still have moments when you feel but with practice, you'll develop an unshakable core that allows you to weather the storms of life with grace. Imagine yourself as a tree with deep roots. The winds may bend your branches, but your foundation remains firm. This is the essence of resilience, not avoiding life's difficulties, but meeting them with strength and adaptability. If you're finding these practices helpful, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the like button to let me know. Share your experiences in the comments below. What strategies have helped you stay calm under pressure? Remember, your journey inspires others. Let's continue building this community of resilience and support. As you continue down this path of cultivating calmness and resilience, let's shift our focus to the art of reframing challenges and embracing growth. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and while we can't predict or prevent many of them, we can transform how we perceive and respond to them. Here's a question to reflect on. What if the very struggles you're facing are not obstacles, but opportunities to grow stronger, to learn, and to discover depths of courage and capability you never knew you had? Reframing challenges is not about denial or blind positivity. It's about choosing a perspective that empowers you, rather than one that drains you. Let's consider a common example. Imagine you're passed over for a promotion at work. Your first reaction might be disappointment or frustration, and that's natural. But what if you paused and asked yourself, what can I learn from this experience? What skills can I develop to be ready for the next opportunity? By shifting your perspective, you transform a setback into a stepping stone. This mindset extends to how we handle criticism. No one enjoys being criticized, but feedback, whether constructive or not, offers a chance to reflect and grow. Instead of reacting defensively, take a deep breath and consider whether there's any truth in what's being said. If there is, use it as fuel to improve. If there isn't, let it go without allowing it to diminish your self-worth. Remember, your value isn't determined by others' opinions, but by your own understanding of your worth. Another powerful practice in resilience is learning to embrace imperfection. We live in a world that often glorifies perfection, but striving for an unattainable ideal can leave us feeling inadequate and exhausted. Instead, give yourself permission to be human. Mistakes are not failures, they're lessons. Flaws are not weaknesses, they're what make you unique. When you accept yourself as you are, with all your strengths and imperfections, you create space for genuine growth and self-compassion. This perspective shift is especially important in relationships. Conflict and misunderstanding are inevitable when humans interact. Instead of seeing these moments as threats to the relationship, view them as opportunities to deepen understanding and strengthen your connection. Approach conflicts with curiosity rather than defensive. Ask open-ended questions like, "Can you help me understand how you're feeling?" Or, "What can we do to resolve this together?" By focusing on solutions rather than assigning blame, you create a foundation of trust and respect. Self-care, both physical and emotional, remains a cornerstone of building resilience. It's not selfish to prioritize your well-being, it's essential. Think of yourself as a cup. If your cup is empty, you have nothing to give to others. But when your cup is full, you can pour into the lives of those around you. Take time to recharge in ways that nourish your soul, whether that's through quiet reflection, time in nature, creative pursuits, or connecting with loved ones. One of the most transformative aspects of acting as if nothing bothers you is realizing that inner peace is not something you achieve once and for all. It's a practice, a way of life. Each moment presents a new opportunity to choose calmness, to respond with grace rather than react with frustration. And just like any practice, there will be days when it feels effortless and days when it feels impossible. That's okay. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. A key part of this practice is learning to differentiate between what you can and cannot control. So much of our stress comes from trying to manage things that are beyond our influence. But when you focus your energy on what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and attitude, you reclaim your power. Imagine holding two baskets. One labeled things I can control and the other labeled things I can't control. Whenever a worry arises, place it in the appropriate basket. This simple mental exercise helps you let go of unnecessary burdens and focus on what truly matters. Visualization is another technique that can help you cultivate calmness and resilience. Take a few moments each day to visualize yourself responding to challenges with poise. See yourself navigating difficult situations with confidence, remaining calm even in the face of adversity. This practice trains your mind to adopt these behaviors in real life, making them feel natural and attainable. Gratitude continues to be a cornerstone of this journey. Let's take it one step further with a technique called gratitude reframing. When you encounter a challenge, look for something to be grateful for within it. For instance, if you're stuck in a long line, you might think, "I'm grateful for this moment to pause and rest." If you're facing a tough decision, you might say, "I'm grateful for the opportunity to grow through this process." Gratitude reframing doesn't erase the difficulty, but it shifts your focus to something positive, allowing you to approach the situation with a clearer mind. Resilience isn't just about surviving challenges, it's about thriving through them. Think of the most difficult moments in your life. Chances are, those experiences taught you something invaluable. Maybe they revealed your strength, deepened your empathy, or clarified what truly matters to you. These lessons are treasures that shape who you are and prepare you for the future. Embrace them and know that every challenge you face is adding to your story of growth and resilience. As we wrap up this segment, I want to remind you that this journey is uniquely yours. There's no right or wrong way to practice resilience, as long as you're moving forward with intention and self-compassion. If you found these insights helpful, be sure to subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up. Share your reflections in the comments below. What's one thing you're going to start practicing today to cultivate calmness? Let's inspire and support one another as we continue on this journey. As we bring this journey to a close, let's take a moment to reflect on the heart of what we've explored together. Life is unpredictable, full of both beauty and difficulty. While we can't always choose the events that unfold, we can always choose how we respond. That choice, the decision to approach life with calmness, resilience, and gratitude, is what empowers us to rise above life's challenges and find peace amidst the chaos. Resilience is not about suppressing emotions or pretending that hardships don't exist. It's about cultivating a mindset that allows you to face adversity with strength and clarity. It's about pausing before reacting, reframing challenges as opportunities, and letting go of what you cannot control. These practices transform not only how you experience difficulties, but also how you show up in the world for yourself and others. As you continue this practice, you'll notice a profound shift. Situations that used to frustrate or overwhelm you will lose their power. You'll feel more confident, more in control, and more at peace with yourself and the world around you. And this transformation doesn't just benefit you, it radiates outward, inspiring and uplifting those around you. One of the most powerful things we've discussed is the idea that calmness is contagious. When you embody composure, you create a ripple effect. Your presence has the power to de-escalate tension, to bring clarity to confusion, and to remind others that even in difficult times, there is strength in choosing peace. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. There will be moments when you falter, and that's okay. What matters is your willingness to keep showing up for yourself, to keep practicing, and to keep moving forward. Each step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to the calm, resilient person you aspire to be. As we conclude, I want to leave you with this thought. Every moment is a new beginning. No matter where you are right now, you have the power to start fresh, to make different choices, and to cultivate a new way of being. Trust in your ability to grow, and know that the peace you seek is already within you, waiting to be uncovered. If this video has resonated with you, I invite you to take a moment to like it, share it with someone who might need to hear this message, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Let's build a community where we support and inspire one another to live with resilience and grace. Finally, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What practices have helped you find calmness in challenging times? How do you plan to incorporate these insights into your daily life? Your journey matters, and your voice is important. Thank you for joining me on this path toward greater peace and strength. Take a deep breath, hold on to that inner stillness, and step forward into your day with confidence. Remember, you already have everything you need within you to handle whatever comes your way. Until next time, stay calm, stay resilient, and stay inspired.